Yeah. So, what's the meaning of decision making statements? Just tell, don't think in Java's perspective. Just think in English level language, like what is meant by decision.
True or false?
No, I'm not asking any programmatically, just in English. What's the meaning of decision?
Conditions, either this way or that way. Which way we need to follow? Which way we will go?
Okay, so this way, that way, true or false, these are all belongs to the programmatical answers. I am asking,
Deciding factors.
yeah, good. Deciding factors. Decision is nothing but deciding factors. How many times we will take a decision? Only one time, right? So if you want to go, go. Otherwise, drop like that. So we will think and then we will take a decision. So like that in Java also there are three types of decision making statements are there. Okay, sorry, not decision, control statements. Uh, Control making statements. What are the control? What's the meaning of controlling? What's the meaning of controlling? See, you are controlling your car means what? So you have a grip on it, so you can control it. Whether you can go speed slow or you can go in a heavy traffic jam, and you can go in shortcuts in small gullies. Also, you can go. So you have a good control to drive a car. So meaning what? So whenever you are having a, sorry,
We have the hold on the car. We
yes,
will have
yes,
the hold on the car.
yeah, good, yeah. So complete controlling. So you can completely control it. So you can do anything by using your car. So same like that. Whenever we are writing any business logics, we should have lot of control through to the business logics. Like we can write a iteration statement, we can write a decision making statement, we can write a jumping statement. Any type of statements we can write by using the controlling statement. Same like how to control your car, same like if you want to control your code, if you want to control your code, then we can go for the controlling statements. So there are three types of control statements are there. So first one is that decision making statements. Okay, number two is iteration statements, and the third one is called as jumping statements. So there are three types of statements are there. So one first one is what, decision making statement, and second one is called as iterative statement, and the third one is called as jumping statement. In decision making statement, what's meant by making? What is meant by decision making? What is the meaning of decision? Somebody told, right? Deciding factor. Okay. So how many times we will take a decision? How many times?
One time.
Only one time. So the statements which can be executed only one time are called as decision making statements. What's the meaning of iteration? What's the meaning of iteration? What is the meaning of loop?
Repeating.
Repeating. Iteration is nothing but repeating. So, repeating means how many times it will work?
Up to we can apply condition.
Don't tell programmatically. Tell normally.
Multiple times until we found a solution.
Multiple
Yeah,
times
multiple
continuously.
times. Iteration or looping is multiple times we can run it. Okay. So, what is meant by jumping statements? What is meant by
From
jump?
one state from one state to another state.
Yeah, from one stage to another stage. If
Another
you want
state.
to move, if you want to move from one stage to another stage, from one statement to another statement, then we can go for jumping statements. Okay, so these decision making statements, the best examples of decision making statements are the best examples of decision making statements are, okay, if equals, else if, ladder, comma, switch. So these are the best examples of decision making statements. What is meant by iteration statements? Iteration statements are continuously running. So it can be run how many times we want to run, we can run that many times. Okay. So iteration statements are while, do while, comma, for. Okay, in this also we are having nested for. So, okay. Then what is meant by jumping statements? Jumping statements are break, comma, continue.
Continue.
So these are all the three different types of statements we are having. Decision making statements, how many times it will execute? Only one time. Iteration statements, it will execute n
Multiple
number of
times.
times, multiple times, n number of times it will execute. Jumping statements always execute. It will jump from one scenario to another scenario. Okay, one profile to the another profile, one statement to the another statement. So if you want to jump without no reason, then we can go with the jumping statements. Okay, so these are all the three different types of statements we are having. So today we are going to discuss about the decision making statements. So what is the syntax of first one, decision making statement? What is the first one? If. What's the meaning of if? Tell in English.
Whether may it happens or not.
Uh,
In that stage we use
if
may
it
or may not.
yes, good, very good. May or may not. If it happen, okay, do this work. Otherwise, chod do, like that. Okay. So if is like, what's the syntax of if? If and then condition. And then condition we will write. So always the condition should be enclosed with double brackets. Then this is the starting of that flower bracket. So inside we have to write set of statements. Okay, set of statements. Okay. So then we have to close the if condition. So once you close it the if condition, then that is a meaning of ending that one. That is a meaning of ending that one. Okay. So if set of statements and then ending that block. If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. Otherwise, it will not do anything. So that is the scenario of if condition. Okay. See, if 1 second. Okay. So how the if conditions will work? So this is the flow chart of the if condition. Okay. So this is the start button. Okay. So after starting our application, our program, nothing but, so if the condition is true, if the condition is true, if the condition is true, okay, then what it will do? It will execute the set of statements. It will execute the set of statements. Okay. So if the condition is true only, it will do like this. If the condition is yes, true, then only it will execute. Then only it will execute. If the condition is false, what happens if the condition is false?
For loop will exit.
It will not execute. What happened? It will just stop. So remaining statements it will execute. It will just stop it. That's it. It will stop the process. Okay, so this is the flow diagram of the if condition. Okay, shall we see one program, then you will understand. Okay, so from today onwards we will start working with Eclipse. So how to do Eclipse? Just create a folder in any one of the drive. Okay, okay, so in this, then go to Eclipse. Okay, create a shortcut key while you are installation. Create a shortcut key in your desktop. So whenever you go to the start button and give Eclipse, so it will give. Whenever it was opening, it is an Eclipse IDE launcher. So here you have to browse your folder, which folder you want, in which folder you want to store your data, your programs, then go on, click that folder. So I have created Java April batch. Okay, then choose that folder and then select that folder. Okay, then launch it. Then launch it. Yeah, so it was saying welcome. Okay, just close it. Okay, then you here from here onwards you have daily you are going to do the projects. Okay, then click on the create Java project. Here you give any one of the name, Java programs. Then here you choose the version. What version you have downloaded in your programmer? I already told, right? Eclipse will choose the latest versions. Java 17 it was taking. But in our system, Java 17 is there? No, right? So go to here, click on the drop down and click Java 1.8. Java SC 1.8. That's it. Then click on the next button. Okay. Then finish. So you got one package. This is nothing but one project. In that project, Java, JRE system libraries. Did we add it? No, right? It only taken because we have given Java 1.8 as a version. So it takes all the libraries of 1.8. Then it create one folder called as SRC. So in that SRC is nothing but source. Source is nothing but the code whatever we are writing. So in these things, we have to create our classes. So Java is nothing but classes and objects, right? So we have to create our classes. Now here I want to create one package. So directly we can go with the without package, but if you go without package, then Eclipse will take a default package. Okay, so better to create a package. How to create a package? What is meant by package? First of all, see, if you want to go for a tour vacation, then what you will do? Hmm?
You
Holding
book
all
a
items.
package.
Yeah, you will book a package. What is the meaning of package? That a package contains what?
All the stay, the places where we want to visit,
All the
the
places,
tickets,
the
flights,
fare,
everything.
what is the source, the destination, what is the fare they are taking, how many days and how many nights. So,
Yeah.
who is going to pick you? So everything consider inside a package. Same like if you want to create any programs in your project, then we have to create a package. Must and should. So the package contains set of classes here. Okay, so here how to create a package? Click on that SRC. See, just click on that SRC and right click on it. Right click on it. Then go to new and then come down. Here it was there, right? Package, biscuit color package. Click on it. Okay, then it was asking. So usually the packages syntax like this. Com dot. So we are a April batch, right? So you can give your name also, but give some meaningful name. Okay, I'm giving like this. See, but in real time, we should not give like that. Com dot controller dot like that. We have to give. Okay. Com dot services dot like that. So I'm giving like this. Then finish. Okay. So in this package, now we have to create a class. See, in this package, we have to create a class. Okay. Right click on that package, select that package and right click on it. Then go to new and then click on the class. Click on the class. Okay. Now give the class name. What is our class name? Any name. So now we are doing the decision making, right? Give decision or else if example, right? If example. Then here always we are writing public static void main, right? But ID itself is giving public static void main. So click on it and then finish. See, your class is ready. Okay, class is ready or not? Everybody are go. Is it visible or shall I increase the size?
Look at the size well. Yeah, we are actually also doing it practically, ma'am. It is coming.
Okay, so like this you have to create a class. Okay, now it is visible, right? This font is okay. Shall I
Yes, ma'am.
increase?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, yeah. Now what is our task? We have to check whether the condition is true or false. Okay, just so this is a comment line. You just remove it, no problem. Okay. Now, what is the syntax? If and then I am writing the condition. So what we have to do here? Just I am taking int a equal to 10. Int a equal to 10. Now condition I am writing int if a is greater than 10, a is greater than 10, then print a is greater than 10, like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, now tell me what could be the answer. What could be the answer? Just guess. If wrong also no problem.
A is greater than
A
10.
is greater than 10.
A is greater than 10. You will get like that.
Yes, ma'am.
See, what's the value of a?
It's 10.
If now what's the value of a here?
10.
10 is greater than 10,
No.
then how
Equal.
you will get a is greater than 10? Condition
Here
false, no. See here.
yes.
See,
Yes.
if start, this is condition. If the condition is true, okay, I write true here. Here condition, okay. So if the condition is true, then it will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, then it will stop. It won't do anything. Okay. Now tell me what will happen now. Is the condition is true here?
No.
No.
No. Then it will execute this step. Line number 9 it will execute.
No.
No.
No. When it will execute 9 line number 9
If
A equal
equal,
to
greater than or equal to.
equal to nothing, but if the condition is true, then only it will execute. Okay, so now we will check it. See, if you are getting star here, then it is the meaning is like you did not save. Then save it. Control yes. Okay, then save. Your file was saved. Then how to run our application? How to compile our application in Java? What is the statement? Compiling
Java C.
dot
space program
file
name dot Java, right?
Java.
So then it will compile. Okay, but in IDE, no need to compile. Compilation can be done by the editor itself. See, for example, I remove semicolon. See, it was compiled and it was showing,
error.
first fellow, you have missed the semicolon. It was scolding us. Syntax, error, insert semicolon to complete the block statement. So no need of compiling our Java program. The editor itself was compiling. Okay. Then what to do now? It was already compiled. Then what to do?
You can run directly.
We have to run. What is the command of running?
Java.
Ah,
Class
Java
name.
program name is the command of running. Okay. Now in editor, no need to give that command. Just right click. Everything is GUI. Everything is friendly oriented here. No need of commands. Just right click on it. Go to here. Right click on that program. Okay. Program is there, right? Click on it. Then right click on it. You will get a pop up. Come down. Here run as is there. Okay. Go to run as and here Java application. Click on it. Okay, then here it was showing like this. Okay, because we did not save, no, so it was showing like this. Okay, and select all and then okay. See here we did not get any output because 10 is greater than 10 false, so nothing is coming. For example, I give a greater than or equal to 10. Now what happened? We will get a is greater than a is greater than 10. Okay, run as Java application. See down you will get console. You will get console in the down. Console is nothing but we have seen the command prompt, right? Same in the Java editor. We are having a console. We are having a console. Okay, so that console can be given here. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Now,
Hello.
yeah. Any doubts?
For running the program, instead of doing all this procedure, we can use this play button, no, ma'am?
Yeah, we can. We will come to next step because the people know, right, what are all the options that command prompt is giving. We can go with this one.
Oh,
Okay. So, but they should know that also, right? So I told that one. Okay.
okay.
Then yeah. Now see what I have told here in the paint. So when the condition is true, then it will execute the set of statement. When the condition is false, it was stopping the execution. What it will stop? It will stop executing this block. But the statement is outside that if block, then it won't. It will print or it won't print. For example, I am writing like this. Welcome. I'm writing welcome. Okay. Now here I was removed equal to. Now what will happen? Tell me.
Welcome only.
Welcome it will print. What whenever the condition is not working, then only it will stop executing this block, not the remaining statements. The statements inside the if block it won't execute, but outside the if block, this is the end of the if block. Outside the if block it will execute. It will execute. Okay, so save it. And as the other person told, like we can also make faster. So instead of going run as and Java application, here we are having a buttons called helping buttons. So these are called as helping buttons, which we can just run it. Okay, run. If you click on it, it will execute. See, welcome. You are getting, right? You are getting my point. What going to say, if the condition is false, then only this entire block will not execute. Remaining statements will execute. Clear on that? Don't think that nothing will execute. Okay? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, so
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is called as if. So now we are going to discuss about if else. If else. What's the meaning of if else? What's the
Two
meaning of if?
conditions.
Just tell me what's the meaning of else?
Otherwise,
Another
another.
option.
Otherwise, if not this thing, then okay, we have another option like that. Okay, so that is called as if else. So what is the syntax of if else? Like this. Okay, if condition. If condition, okay, then executes the set of statements. If the condition is true, then it will execute the set of statements. Otherwise, it will execute the remaining set of statements. So this is the syntax of if condition. So come to this point. Here see. Start. If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, then what will happen? Then it will execute the else part. Then it executes the else part. Then it will executes the else part. When always the else part will executes when if you want to execute the else part, when it will be happen?
Condition is not satisfied, then go to second part.
If a condition is not true, then only the else part will be execute. Otherwise, it never execute. So, if you want to execute the else part, you have to make your condition as false. You have to make your condition as false. Okay. Now tell me the flow chart. Now tell me the flow chart. Start condition. If the it will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, then it will execute the else part. Then what happened? It will stop. If the condition is true here, it will execute the set of statements, and then where it will go? It will go to the else part, huh?
No, directly go to the stop part.
Directly it will go to the stop. Okay. So if the condition is not true, then where it will go?
It go to else part.
It
Else
will
part.
go to the else part. It will go to the else part. Clear? And from else part, where it will go?
After that, stop.
After that, it will stop. Okay. So these are all the this is the one type of scenario. Okay. Now we will check here. See, first, if a greater than 10, if the a is greater than 10, then print like that. Then otherwise, print a is not greater than 10. Like this you print. A is not greater than 10. Okay. Now I am saving it. Okay, run it. What you will get now? What is the defined answer now here?
A is not greater than
A is
10.
not
A is
greater
not
than 10.
greater.
Why A is not greater than 10?
Because a greater than 10 is a false statement.
Why A is 10? 10 greater than 10 is false.
Not
So
possible.
when the condition is false, where the controller will go?
Else
Else
part.
part.
Else part. So the else part will be executed. Okay, run it. See, A is not greater than 10. So now I want to print A is greater than 10. What you will do?
We have mentioned A greater than or equal.
Greater than or equal to 10, or else make a value as smaller.
9.
Okay, 9
Yes.
or 10 like that. Okay, now what is the answer? A is greater than 10.
Greater than 10.
A is greater than 10. Okay, now see, if we want to write system.out.println, just print like this, SYSOUT, and then control space give. Automatically the entire statement we will get. Okay, control space. Okay, welcome. Now what will be the output?
A is greater than 10. Welcome.
Welcome, good. Because it executed the condition inside the if block and the remaining statements in the main method. Okay, so like that. For example, I have removed the equal to. Now what's the value? What's the output?
A is not greater than 10. Welcome.
Welcome. A is not greater than 10 and then welcome. Clear everybody how it was working? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts is there?
No, ma'am.
Then what is the another one? If else if. Okay. See, I'm going little bit faster. You are catching right. You're catching right. These are very, very important. I am giving only one example. You should practice with multiple examples. Okay. So, else if. Syntax. If condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, what it will do? It will go to the else part. Okay. So in the else part, writing again one more if condition is called as else if. Writing one more if condition is called as else if. Okay. Here I'm writing the like this. And again one more else part. Okay. Now tell me, see if the condition is this true. This is the first if condition. This is first if condition and this is the second if condition. Okay. First if condition is true. If the condition is true, then what it will execute?
First condition only execute.
Very good. First condition only it will execute. It will not execute these things. Because when it will come to the else part, only if the condition is false, then only the controller will come to the else part. Until unless it won't touch the else part. Okay. Now, for example, if the condition is false here, then where the controller will come?
Else if
Else it will comes to the else. So in the else, again what we have written? One more if condition. One more if condition. Now what the controller will do? Again it will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the else part. Whose else this one?
else if part.
This is the else part of second if condition. Sorry. No. This condition. This is the else part of first if condition. And if the condition is true, then it will execute this one. If the condition is false, the second if else part will be executed. Second else will be executed. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Confusion. See, first if condition. If the first if condition is true means no headache. It will not execute all these things. Directly it will execute the set of statements in this if condition and it will go happily. For example, if the condition of the if condition is false, then where it will go according to our protocol? Where it will come? It will come to the else part. In the else part, again we are writing one more if condition behind the else part. Now the controller will not execute these statements because it will check this if condition. Now it will check if the condition is true or false. If it is true, then it will execute the set of statements. This second else part will not execute because condition false only, then it will execute. Otherwise, it won't execute. If the condition is false, then this entire block will not execute. It directly go to the else part. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
See. So first condition is true. It will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, it will execute the else part. In the else part, again we have written one more if condition. In the else part, again we have written one more if condition. Again, we are writing one more if condition. So if the condition is true, what it will execute? What it will execute? If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. Will execute the set of statements. If the condition is false, please understand. I am not good in the diagrams. Just I am writing. Please correlate whatever I explained and correlate with this image. Okay, please concentrate, guys. Very very important. Okay, if the condition is false, what will happen? It will go to the else part. Why no one is answering? Hmm? If the condition is true here. True means set of statements. If the condition is false, then else part will be executed. Okay. So and then at last what happen? It will stop. At last, all together it will come and stop. This one, this one, this one. All this will come and stop. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice, clear. Okay. Now we will do the
Yes,
program.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. See, int a equal to 10. If a is greater than 10, we are giving a is greater than 10. Else, what we are giving? A is not greater than 10. So we will change the example. A equal to 50 I am taking. If a is greater than or equal to 50, then print a is greater than
50.
a is okay. Now else what we are writing? We are writing if a is less than or equal to 40. Less than or equal to 40. Now what we are writing? A is okay. Then what this else part? What we have to write? A is not greater than 50 or 40. Something, some message and or else give wrong input. Okay, like this. Okay. Now what will be the answer? First one, int a equal to 50. What could be the answer?
A is greater than
It's
equal.
greater than or equal to 50.
1 second. Okay. See. Tell me the answer. What could be the answer here?
A is greater than or equal to 50.
And
Welcome.
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 See the output. Okay. Now I am changing the value to a is less than or equal to rather. Okay. So now I am changing the value to okay. Now I am changing. I did not change. Okay. I am changing the value to greater than or equal to 40. Right. I am changing the value to 40. Now tell me what will be the output?
Less
A
than
is
or
less than
equal
to 40 and
40.
to
welcome.
40 and welcome.
Welcome.
And welcome.
Okay. Now I'm giving the answers like 100. What is the output?
Wrong input and welcome.
Wrong input and welcome.
How wrong input will come?
A is greater than or
100.
equal to 50.
A is
A
greater.
is greater than or
A
equal
is
to 50.
greater than equal to 50.
A is greater than or equal to 50. Welcome.
Welcome.
Here you can remove from first statement equal to that.
If we want some meaningful information, A is greater than 50. Like that, we can write some meaningful information. Equal to means it is not equal, right? So like that. Okay.
Yes.
Now uh, here I will give 45. Now tell me what will be the output?
Yeah, A is greater
A is
than
greater than
40. Welcome.
40
40.
and welcome.
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 Now I'm removing equal to here.
Yeah. A is greater than 40. Welcome.
One second. We will make this condition false. This condition should be true and this condition should be false. 45 is greater than or
No,
equal
no.
to.
First, yes.
A
First
equal to
condition
45
fail.
means A greater than 40. Else if it's correct,
True.
so true only. A greater than 40 and welcome.
No, we should get wrong input. See,
For
here,
wrong in
see, this condition
Then
should
we
be,
have to give
but
A value 30.
A value 30.
Equal to 30 or 35.
30.
see,
Wrong
A equal
Yeah.
input
to
and
35.
welcome.
A equal to
Yeah. Wrong
35.
input and welcome.
Here, if condition 35 is greater than or equal to 50.
Wrong.
35 is
False.
greater than 50.
It's
False.
wrong.
False. So directly it will go to
Mm.
which else part? This else part.
Else is part.
Else if part.
Uh,
So it's a wrong input. So here the wrong input will come and then welcome message should be printed. Clear everybody?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here I will give some exercises for 1 second.
Student marks, ma'am.
Student marks. That's what I am going to tell. Student marks. Take some student marks examples and then print accordingly. Okay. Uh, but you should know whenever we are taking the student marks, you should know some more operators like under like that. Okay, no problem. See, first take or else you can take time. See, take some time. It's 24 hours, right? Say, take some time. Time equal to some 23 like that. Okay. Then check. If time is less than 10, then it is good morning. If time is less than 18, okay, consider 24 hours. See, after 12, 1, 2, 3, like that you don't take. After 12, 1 is 13, 2 is 14, like that. Okay. 18 means what? 6 o'clock. Okay. So
6 o'clock.
if time is less than 18, then good good
Good
evening.
evening.
Okay, or else that good night, like that you just type a program only with respect to the less than, greater than, or equal to. So in the tomorrow's class I will explain the and operator, or operator, like that, how we will implement the and operator and or operator in the if else conditions and the switch statement. Okay, see, this is enough because already 3 statements I have told, and you should practice a lot, which is not easy. I have given only simple examples. You Google some example programs and then implement it. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
clear? Okay, I'm stopping
Yes.
and then